हेलो फ्रेंड्स, लेट्स आज डिस्कस ऑफ एनटीए मॉक टेस्ट। ये न्यू पैटर्न के टेस्ट पेपर हैं जो नीट 2020 पे बेस्ड हैं। और हमने इससे पहले 3 टेस्ट मैं करवा चुका हूँ और ये टेस्ट नंबर 3 है। बात करते हैं पर क्वेश्चन नंबर फर्स्ट की। एन एग्जांपल फॉर अपोजिट फिलोटैक्स इज ये डायरेक्ट एनसीईआरटी का क्वेश्चन है। गुआवा एंड कलोट्रॉपिस जो कि दिया हुआ है। Question number second. DNA is very long polymer, okay, and there are technical limitations in sequencing very long pieces of DNA. The long fragments of DNA are sequenced using back and yak bacterial artificial chromosome or yeast artificial chromosome. फिर question number third. The new varieties of plants are produced by selections and hybridization. ये botany portion है, section B. Question number 4. There are 5 alleles of a particular genes in a population. The total number of different genotypes for these alleles in the populations will be 15. Question number 5. The names of Sheldon and Swan are associated with cell theory. Question number 6. Match the column with respect to organelles and their respective functions. और यहाँ पर दिया है गोल्जी बॉडी करता है सिंथेसिस एंड स्टोरेज हाँ एक्रोसोम स्पर्म्स आई होप नो। फिर राइबोसोम बाउंड क्या करता है, राइबोसोम सिक्रेटरी प्रोटीन, ओके। फिर माइक्रोट्यूब्यूल्स helps in spindle formation. फिर स्फीरोसोम्स आर synthesis and storage of fat. Question number 7. Read the statements about ethylene given below and select the statement that are correct. Okay. Ethylene is a simple gaseous plant growth regulator, correct है. फिर ethylene breaks seed and bud dormancy, ये भी correct है. Ethylene is used to initiate flowering, ये भी करेक्ट है. इथाइलिन promotes root growth and root hair formations, यानी all of these are correct. Question number 8. Chlorophyll A is absent in which of the following photosynthetic organisms? Bacteria. Question number 9. In which of the following plants seed setting is assured even in the absence of pollinating agents? Common pansy. Question number 10. The most thoroughly studied known bacteria plant interaction is gall formation or certain angiosperms by Agrobacterium. फिर find out incorrect match with respect to the given figure. यहाँ पर जो A दिया है, A काइनेटोकोर दिया है, तो A काइनेटोकोर्स नहीं है. जो B दिया है एस्टर्स को रिप्रेजेंट करता है, C दिया है सेल मेम्ब्रेन को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है, और D सेंट्रोमियर को रिप्रेजेंट करता है. Spindle fibers, A is also a spindle fiber. Question number 12. In most ecosystems, the pyramids of energy is always energy number by mass always upright when there are more producers than primary consumers. Then okay, यानी कि all of this correct. Question number 13. In which of the following locations are sacred groups found? Khasi and Jansia Hills in Meghalaya, Aravalli Hills of Rajasthan, Sarguja Chanda and Bastar areas of Madhya Pradesh. In all of these. Question number 14. Golden rice is a transgenic crop of the fuchsias with which of the following improved trait? High vitamin A. Question number 15. DS of a plant material shows the following anatomical features. Vascular bundles are conjoined, scattered, and surrounded by a skeleton chimeras bundle sheath. Phloem parenchyma is absent. Monocotyledonous stem. सेक्शन बी कंप्लीट होता है और सेक्शन ए की बात करते हैं, बॉटनी सेक्शन। क्वेश्चन फर्स्ट, वेसल्स डिफर्स फ्रॉम ट्रैकिड्स इन presence of perforations plates at both ends. Question number 2. Which of the following statement is correct about autoradiography? The probe will not have complementarity with the mutated gene. Question number 3. Phloem sap is mainly composed of water and sucrose. Question number 4. For frugivores यानी fruit खाने वाले bird and mammals in the tropical forest of the different continents, the slope is found to be 1.15. Decomposition is the process of recycling of nutrients in the ecosystem. Question number 6. How is the DNA of the cell affected during S phase of the cell cycle? DNA amount per cell is doubled. Question number 7. Plants with edible root includes carrot, radish, sweet potato. Question number 8. Which of the following statements support the view that an elaborate sexual reproductive process appeared much later in the organic evolution? Lower groups of organisms have simpler body designs. Asexual reproduction is common in lower groups. The high incidence of sexual reproduction is observed in angiosperms and vertebrates. Male and female gametophytes are independent and free living in sphagnum. Question 10. In C4 plants, Calvin cycle operates in stroma of bundles with chloroplast. Question 11. DNA fingerprinting refers to molecular synthesis of profiles of DNA samples. Question 12. What does the term apical dominance means? Suppression of growth of axillary buds by the presence of apical buds under the effect of hormone auxin. Question 13. As a tree grows very old, which of the following increases more rapidly in thickness? Hardwood. Question 14. Basal part of ovule which lies opposite to micropyle is chalaja. Question 15. Photolysis of water, manganese, diazotrophy, copper, cytochrome C oxidase, molybdenum is copper, फिर biosynthesis of indole acetic acid, zinc. Question 16. For entry into the respiratory pathway, fatty acid must convert into acetyl coenzyme A. Question number 17. Which of the following set represent the members of Solanaceae family? Belladonna, ashwagandha or petunia? Question number 18. During photorespiration, the oxygen consuming reactions occurs in stroma of chloroplast and peroxisomes. Question 19. Haplodiploidic life cycle is observed in Bryophyta or most of the algae. Question 20. Which enzymes are not used for isolations of DNA? DNase or ligase. Question 21. Which of the following reactions requires enzymes pyruvate dehydrogenase pyruvate to acetyl coenzyme A? Question number 22. Select the incorrect statement with respect to taxonomic heads. Key is based on the set of contrasting characters known as couplet. करेक्ट है, इनकरेक्ट बताना है. There is no universally accepted system for the arrangement of herbarium seeds. Incorrect. ना कि acceptable है. Flora contains actual account of habitat and distributions of plants of a given area. फिर monographs contains information on any one taxon. Question 23. The endosperms of angiosperm is developed from polar nuclei. Question 24. Which of the following cell organelles are involved in the manufacturing of various substances? Ribosomes, rough endoplasmic reticulum, or smooth endoplasmic reticulum? Question 25. In plants, negative potentials in the water column in the xylem plays a major role in water transport up a stem. Negative pressure. Question 26. What proportions of springs are monohybrid in a dihybrid cross 50%? Question 27. What is meant by the degeneracy of codons? One amino acid can be coded by more than one code. Question 28. A vegetative propagules in aquatic plants like Ecornia veniviter hyacinth is called offset. Question 29. Replication in E. coli DNA starts in definite regions known as origin of replication. Question 30. Different cells have different sizes. Arrange the following cells in ascending order of their size and select the correct option. Mycoplasma first, फिर fourth है bacteria, फिर third है human RBC, second है ostrich eggs. Question 31. A woman with normal visions whose mother was colorblind marries a man with normal visions. The woman is pregnant with her first child. Okay. What is the probability that the child will be a colorblind boy? 1/4. Question number 32. Synophysin granules and glycogen granules are examples of inclusions body. Question number 33. Select the incorrect statement from the following. The dominant phase in the life cycle of pteridophytes is sporophyte. The dominant phase in the life cycle of bryophytes is gametophyte. But incorrect. The dominant phase in the life cycle of gymnosperms is gametophyte. No. D है. The dominant phase in the life cycle of angiosperms is sporophyte. Question number 34. Determine the statement that is not related to spirulina. It is one of the most resistant organic material which is produced by endothecium. Question number 35. In a terrestrial ecosystem, a smaller portions of energy flows through the grazing food chain as compared to the detritus food chain. अब जूलॉजी वाला सेक्शन, जूलॉजी का सेक्शन फर्स्ट ए की बात करते हैं अगर, तो इसमें क्वेश्चन नंबर फर्स्ट. Which of the following statement is false for hormone of adrenal medulla? They increase alertness, ये करेक्ट है. Increase strength of heart contractions and rate of respiration, ये भी करेक्ट है. But option C, they inhibit the breakdown of lipids and proteins, ये false है. They stimulate the breakdown of glycogens and increase glucose level in blood, ये करेक्ट है. Question number 2. In which of the following gross deformities of genital organs occurs elephantiasis? Elephantiasis is also caused by Wuchereria bancrofti and Wuchereria malai. Question number 3. Systematic heart refers to left auricle and a left ventricle in higher vertebrates. Question 4. Identity, the set of hormones releasing intrauterine devices. Okay. Progesterone and NC20. Question number 5. The rupture of the Graafian follicle and the release of the ovum occurs under the influence of LH. Question number 6. Which of the following is correct about sodium potassium pump? Efflux of 3 sodium and influx of 2 potassium ion. Arrange the following efforts of the control. Pollution in the chronological order. Okay. Question 8. When ground slurry of living tissues is strained through a cheesecloth, the filtrate is obtained. Select the correct statement regarding the filtrate. It is acid soluble fraction. Question 9. Which of the following statements regarding fertilizations and implantations and incorrect? Incorrect कौन सा है? During fertilization, a sperm first come in contact with the corona radiata cells produced by the ovum. Okay, incorrect है ये. फिर fertilization occurs only if sperms and ovum are simultaneously transported to the ampullary region. फिर third, implantation occurs about 7 days after fertilization. Question number 10. What was the most significant trend in the evolutions of the modern man, the Homo sapiens, from his ancestors? Increasing brain capacity. Question 11. What will happen if ligaments are cut or are broken? Bones will become unfixed. Question 12. Flocks which are used in the secondary treatment of CVH are masses of bacteria associated with fungal filaments forming maze-like structures. Question number 13. Which of the following is not a steroid hormones? LH नहीं है, बाकी एल्डोस्टेरॉन, एंड्रोजन, एस्ट्रोजेंस हैं. Question number 14. The triangular bone is called as scapula. Question 15. Extrusion of second polar body from egg nucleus occurs after the entry of sperm before the completion of fertilization. Question number 16. By which the release of pancreatic juice is stimulated? Cholecystokinin. Question number 17. Which statements about the human's gas exchange systems are correct? The absence of cartilage in small bronchioles allows them to expand. The recoil of the elastic fiber surrounding the alveoli helps to move air out during expiration. Question 18. Which of these statements is not true about cockroach? Cockroaches have an endoskeleton made of chitin which spans the whole body? No. बाकी तीन देख लेते हैं. The body of the cockroach can be divided into the 3 parts: head, thorax, and abdomen. Correct है. Head is made of 6 fused segments. ये भी correct है. The mouth consists of chitinous mouth parts. Question 19. The principal organ in humans involved in the absorption of nutrients. like glucose, fructose, fatty acid, glycerol, and amino acid is small intestine. Question number 20. The being functional, a protein has to acquire at least tertiary structure. Question number 21. The sensory organs detect all types of changes in the environment and send appropriate signals to central nervous system. Question number 22. Read the following statement saving two blanks. Functions of cilia is to move particles in a specific directions over the epithelium. They are present in the inner surface of hollow organs like fallopian tube. Question number 23. Which of the following is the correct statement for respirations in humans? Cigarette smoking may lead to inflammations of bronchi. Question number 24. ये जो important characteristics of the okay. Question 25. The most important ecologically relevant environmental factor is temperature. Question 26. Blood cancer is the excess production of leukocyte. It is known as leukemia. Question 27. In Miller's experiment, he used a mixture of methane, ammonia, hydrogen, and water vapors in a closed flask to mimic early Earth conditions. What was the temperatures at which this flask was kept? 800 degrees centigrade. Question 28. In an ECG, the depolarization of atria is indicated by P wave. Question 29. Hisardale, a new breed of sheep, is developed in Punjab, which is the result of crossbreeding. Question 30. The graph in case of population showing maximum intrinsic growth will be J-shaped. Question 31. Which of the following phylum the vectors responsible for the transmissions of malaria belongs to? Arthropoda. Question 32. Epiphytes growing on trees is an example of commensalism. Question 33. जो फाइसेलिया is also Portuguese man of war बोलते हैं इसको. फिर फैसियोला is liver fluke. फिर हीरोडिनेरिया is also blood sucking leech. फिर क्यूटोप्लूरा is also chiton. Question 34. A free living soil bacterium capable of nitrogen fixation is Azobacter. Question 35. Dialyzing unit artificial kidney contains a fluid which is almost same as plasma except that it has no urea. यहाँ पर सेक्शन ए कंप्लीट हुआ. अब सेक्शन बी जूलॉजी का. Question number 1. Which of the following procedures has been banned in India due to the increasing menace of female feticide amniocentesis? Question number 2. The renin angiotensin mechanisms to increase blood pressures involve organs in the following order: kidney, liver, lungs, adrenal gland, फिर kidney. Question number 3. If 50 glucose molecules combine to form A polysaccharides, the general formula of A polysaccharides will be carbon 300 or hydrogen 500, oxygen 250. Question number 4. Conclusions similar to those drawn by the Charles Darwin about evolution were also found by Abhyas. Question number 5. The infectious agent that is similar to viruses and caused potato spindle tuber disease is viroid. 1971 to Teodiner also discovered. क्वेश्चन नंबर 6, amoeboic dysentery is caused by Entamoeba histolytica. Question number 7, which of the following statement is not correct regarding ACTH? It regulates skin pigmentation in humans being. Question number 8, which part of human's brain is concerned with the regulations of body temperature? Hypothalamus. Question number 9, animals which possesses collar cells and an osculum as characteristic features belong to phylum Porifera. Question number 10, which of the following genera divides by binary fission? Paramecium, Bacillus, Clostridium and Amoeba. Question number 11, when any plane passing through the central axis of the body divides the organisms into two identical halves, then this is called radial symmetry. Question number 12, yeast is different from the penicillium and rhizopus in beings. They are unicellular without mycelium. Question number 13, in the thin filament of a skeletal muscles fiber are small globular proteins that makes and active sites on the F actin is troponin. Question of 14, in mammals growing oocytes are surrounded by special nutritive cells called follicle cell. Question of 15, if the stroke volume of an athlete is 100 milliliter and the heartbeat rate is 82 per minute, what will be the cardiac output is 8.2 लीटर. यानी सारे के सारे क्वेश्चन कंप्लीट होते हैं. आई होप आप लोगों को वीडियो पसंद आएगी. प्लीज़ वीडियो को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लाइक एंड शेयर करें. प्लीज़ आप लोग चैनल पे अभी तक नए हैं प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कर लें चैनल को. थैंक यू सो मच वॉच फॉर दिस वीडियो और मिलते हैं जल्दी एक नई वीडियो के साथ.